Hello and good day everyone. Before we start, I'd like to introduce myself first. By the way, my name is Dennis F. Arroyal Jr. I am 20 years old and taking up a Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation. So for this video or blog, it contains the history of basketball. But in my case, I will make it short or a quick history of this very famous game. So, let us tackle about who was the inventor of this famous game sport. So, the inventor of this game was Mr. Naismith. So, he was then in charge of making a game um, that involves physical activities or to um, make a game that is really unfamiliar. This game introduces to his colleagues or to his students back then in 1991 to 1992. So this game were played by two centers, three forwards, and three guards. So as for this game's rules, before the game starts, they will initiate the so-called jump ball. And by the way, this famous game were played were first played at the Springfield located on the Spring Massachusetts. So now let us go to the first rules and regulation of the game back then.
And now, by the way, you are now currently seeing my screen sharing. And as I was saying earlier, we are going to talk about the rules of the game back then. And actually, we have 13 rules and regulations back then. Number 1. The ball may be thrown in any direction with one or both hands. The ball may be batted in any direction with one or both hands, never with the fist. Number 3. A player cannot run with the ball. The player must throw it from the spot on which he catches it. Allowance to be made for a man who catches the ball when running at a good speed if he tries to stop. Number 4. The ball must be held in or between the hands. The arms or body must not be used for holding it. Number 5. No shouldering, holding, pushing, tripping, or striking in any way the person of an opponent shall be allowed. The first infringement of this rule by any player shall count as a foul. The second shall disqualify him until the next goal is made, or if there was evident intent to injure the person for the whole of the game, no substitute allowed. Number 6. A foul is striking at the ball with the fist, violation of Rules 3, 4, and just as described in Rule number 5. Number 7. If either side makes 3 consecutive fouls, it shall count for a goal for the opponents. Consecutive means without the opponents in the meantime making a foul. Number 8. A goal shall be made when the ball is thrown or batted from the grounds into the basket and stays there, providing those defending the goal do not touch or disturb the goal. If the ball rests on the edges and the opponent moves the basket, it shall count as a goal. Number 9. When the ball goes out of bounds, it shall be thrown into the field of play by the person first touching it. In case of a dispute, the umpire shall throw it straight into the field. The thrower in is allowed 5 seconds. If he holds it longer, it shall go to the opponent. If any side persists in delaying the game, the umpire shall call a foul on that side. Number 10. The umpire shall be judge of the men and shall note the fouls and notify the referee when 3 consecutive fouls have been made. He shall have power to disqualify men according to Rule 5. Number 11. The referee shall be judge of the ball and shall decide when the ball is in play, in bounds, to which side it belongs, and shall keep the time. He shall decide when a goal has been made, and keep account of the goals, with any duties that are usually performed by a referee. Number 12. The time shall be 2 15-minute halves with 5 minutes rest between. Number 13. The side making the most goals in that time shall be declared the winner. In case of a draw, the game may by agreement of the captains be continued until another goal is made. And I think that actually brings us to the end of this blog, and I hope you guys will like it, and thank you and God bless.